Elks Arena, National Hockey Center. Elks taking on St. Cloud in this Sunday evening game. Jackson in net tonight for the Elks. No Americans tonight for the Elks. He's nursing an injury. Everybody else appears to be here. Elks will start with Jacobson, Sherritt, Givens, Hobson, and Ullman. Jacobson will take the draw for the Elks. Scoreboard is showing 17 minutes. I'm not sure if that's what we're going to run with. Got it fixed now. Again, Jake's going to take the draw for the Elks. St. Cloud wins the draw. Sent into the Elk zone. Ullman has it. Ullman sends it across to Hobson. Hobson ahead to Sherritt. Sherritt will skate it up ice. Carried in. Takes a shot. That's blocked to the blue line. Sent back down by Hobson. St. Cloud will carry it out of the zone. Sent deep into the Elk zone. Ullman throws it back to the boards. Givens and Jacobson. Jacobson gets run over. Hobson in the corner. Up the boards. Tries to get it to Sherritt. Huskies pick it up. Sent back out to center ice. Ullman has it. Throws it back towards the Huskies zone. Huskies pick it back up along the boards. Jacobson's able to get it back. Flip it down to the Husky zone. Sherritt picks it up. Cuts in front. Takes a shot. Shot goes wide. Huskies get it back. Up to the blue line, and out across center ice. Huskies carry it in. Elks pressuring him, puck into the corner. Euchre can't play it. Hansen with it now. Out to Fink. Huskies knock it off his stick. Brzezinka gets it now. Brzezinka loses the puck. The puck down low. Huskies have it. In the corner, Frolik gets it back. Centering pass. Hansen didn't see it. Puck goes out into neutral zone. Euchre across the center ice, stops, turns, and now sends it across to Fink. Fink will skate it in, sends it deep. Huskies play it behind their net, back up the boards. Huskies get it back, throw it back behind the net, far side in the corner. Elks take it away. St. Clair has it knocked off his stick. Brzezinka's shot, goalie kicks that into the behind the net. Foss cuts towards middle, takes a shot, gets deflected, goes back behind the net again. Huskies have it, throw it up the boards. Euchre holds it, Huskies get it. St. Clair battles for it. Puck goes down in the corner. Huskies will kick it off, escape. Puck stays in the zone. Foss has it now. Foss cuts towards the middle. He will drop it back. St. Clair shot goalie with a save. Toft was there, couldn't play the rebound, and the Huskies will send it back up ice for icing. .12:37 remaining here in the first. Sinclair will take the draw. Into the corner, Huskies have it. Throwing back behind the net, bounces right out in front. Toft has it, shot, save. Played up the boards. Dahl sends it back in. Huskies kick it away. Puck's going to go far side along the boards. Sinclair battles with the Huskies. Huskies take it away. Huskies skate it back behind their net. Throw it back up the boards. Dahl able to push it down. Huskies get it back. In front of their net. Has it. Sent up ice. Chipped ahead. Toft walks the blue line, but he carried it out, so that'll be offsides. .12:06 left in the first. Knotted at 0. Into the Husky zone. Huskies have it. Sent across. Played out in the neutral zone. Dahl sends it deep into the Husky zone. Going to wrap behind the net. Back up the boards. Huskies have it. Carried into the corner. Givens knocks away, but the Huskies get it back. Huskies up ice. They will throw it back across center ice. Carried in by Sherritt. Gets it to Jakesman out front. Jakesman shot goalie with a save. Huskies will skate it up. And get it to the blue line and carry it out. Cross center ice. Into the Elk zone. Shot deflects off the stick, off the glass, into the corner. Huskies have it. Send it deep. Puck goes back behind the net. Out front. Jacobs will skate it out. Up the boards. Sent deep. Hops him behind the net. He gets ridden off the puck. Huskies get it back along the boards. Try to chip it ahead. Froelich holds. Froelich cuts, sends it down low, but intercepted by the Huskies. Back up top. Euchre with it. Euchre will cut in. He'll take a shot. That gets knocked on in front. Hansen has it shot. We're going to get a whistle here. High stick is the call. So the play will come down into the Elks zone. Hansen on the draw. Dahl plays it ahead to Fink. Fink throws it up ice. Fink skates it in. Shot deflects off the stick, off the netting, out of play. 10:33 left in the first. Hansen on the draw. Into the corner. Hansen behind the net with it. We'll drop it back down to Fink. Fink back up the boards to Dahl. Dahl sends it back down to Fink. Fink along the boards. Can't control it. Hansen runs into the boards. Huskies will play it along the boards. Out of the zone. Dahl gathers it right at the blue line. Plays it ahead. Huskies with it. Huskies carry it in. Sent deep. Zenko skated up. Carries into the zone. Puck knocked off his stick. Huskies get it back. Out in the neutral zone. Voss in the Elk zone with it. Skates behind the net. Pass ahead. Knocked away by the Huskies. Huskies have it. Carried in. Backhand pass goes wide. Back of the boards. Voss with it. Sends out to center ice. Huskies with it. Get it. They'll throw it right back towards the zone. Knocked away. Huskies have it again. Top steps in front, takes the puck away. Out to the neutral zone to Voss. Voss has his pocket pick. Huskies up ice. Taken away by Ullman. Ullman sends it up ice to Toft. Puck into the corner now. Huskies with it. Played near side in the corner. Centering pass out of Ullman's reach. Brzezinski gets it. He comes in, takes a shot. Goalie sees it, knocks it down. Huskies get it back. That was Hobson, not Brzezinski. Shot attempt goes wide. Pass across. Huskies towards the slot. Backhand shot. Wide of the net. Ullman along the board. Sent across. Huskies knock it down. And they send it back in. Offsides. Jake's on the draw. Sherritt has it. Sends it deep. Along the side of the net. Huskies get it. Loses the edge. Goes down. Givens with it. Centering pass. Just past Sherritt. Back out in the neutral zone. Euchre with it. Played across. Brzezinski can't play it. Huskies pick it up. Pass across. Kicked away. Euchre with it now. Euchre's going to send it up ice. That should be icing. Jacobson on the draw. Along the boards, Brzezinski backhands it up out to the zone. Rolling into the Husky zone. Huskies pick it up. Sent across. Huskies can't play it. Picked up by Jacobson. Jacobson has it knocked away. Battle for it along the blue lines into the Husky zone. Huskies behind their net, throw it back up the boards. Euchre runs him over. Jacobson to pick the puck up. Jacobson turns up ice. Carried in. Pass across, gets deflected, he goes wide of the net. Givens with it. Huskies intercept the pass. Givens and Sherritt tie him up. Puck comes out, neutral zone. Euchre with it now. Euchre skated in. Shot wide. Rebound comes out in front. Elks try to play it. Goalie will cover that up. Euchre tied up with a Husky. Seven minutes left in the first. Tied at 0. Face off in the Husky zone. Fink tries to send it across to Ullman. Ullman takes a shot. Goalie deflects that. Hansen gets it back in the corner. Knocked off his stick. Frolik sends it to Dahl. Dahl's pass across. Shot. Goalie with a save. Ullman has it again. Head to Hansen at the blue line, gets it to Frolik. Frolik is ridden off the puck. Huskies throw it back up the boards. Ullman steps up, pass across to Dahl. Off his skates, Frolik with it now. Frolik's shot sails over the net, up the boards. Ullman has it. Walks the blue line. Shot deflected, goes wide, rebound into the corner. Huskies have it again. He'll send it near side up the boards. Ullman to Dahl. Dahl plays it ahead. Huskies have it. Sinclair with it now. Knocked off his stick. Gets it back. Toff tries to take it away. Puck out in the neutral zone. Battle for it at center ice. Toff has it. Taken away by the Huskies. Huskies are carried into the Elk River zone. Knocked off his stick. Along the boards. Behind the net. Ullman with it. Throws it back of the boards. Huskies play it. Send it right back down low. Hobson gathers the puck. Sends it up ice. Picked up by Sinclair. Sinclair carried in. Cuts towards the middle. Takes a shot. Cuts over the net. Into the corner. Sinclair gets it back. Pass out front. Euchre holds. Euchre takes a shot. That's deflected. Puck goes wide and in. thought was deflected. Elks are saying that Euchre got it. So Elks leading 1-0. .509 left in the first. Elks lead 1-0. Euchre sends it deep. Along the boards, Sinclair has it. Sends it up top to Euchre. Huskies get it up and out of the zone. Huskies pick it up. Skating in, he can't control the puck. Sent out in front, intercepted by Euchre. Into the corner. Up ice. Out of the zone. Voss sends it deep. Huskies get it back. Up ice. Intercepted by Jacobson. Jacobson will carry it in offside. .423 left in the first. Sherritt backhands. He thought Dahl was there. Dahl will have to pick it up now. Dahl sends it up ice to Sherritt. Sherritt sends up the neutral zone. Back into the Husky zone. Jacobson played it across to Givens. Huskies knock it away. Jacobson behind the net. Taken away by the Huskies. Sent deep. Goes back behind the net. Up the boards. Huskies have it behind the net. Poked away by Dahl. Huskies come away with it. Taken away by the Elks. Givens. Up ice to Sherritt. Huskies play it along the boards and get out of the zone. Sherritt has it back. Sends it across to Hobson. Hobson ahead to Hansen. Broken up by the Huskies. Huskies skated in. Sent deep. Brzezinka will get there first. Up the boards, off a Husky stick, back into their zone. Maverick Hansen will provide the pressure. Huskies throw it back out in the neutral zone, then carry it back into their zone. Puck at center ice. Holman, play the puck. Sends it ahead to Fink. Tries to get the Hansen pass intercepted. Fink gets it back. Carries it in. Tries to get it to Hansen. Hansen gets knocked over. Huskies will send it up and carry it out. Sent deep. Holman skates it up. Passes it ahead to Froelich. Froelich sends it up ice. No icing. Deflected. Huskies send it back out neutral zone off of Hobson's stick. So that'll be no icing. Back up the boards. Top gets there first. Huskies hold it. Walk towards the middle. Shot wide of the net. Up down low. Huskies throw it back down into the corner. Holman knocks it off his stick. Froelich sends it ahead to Sinclair. Sinclair has it taken away. Passed across. Sinclair gets it in the zone. Huskies send it back into the Elk River zone. Brzezinka plays it. Euchre back to Brzezinka. Brzezinka sends it in on net and scores! Fires it from just on the other side of center ice. Beats the goalie high. Goalie was not expecting a shot from that spot on the ice. 2-0 Elks. 1:35 left in the first. Jacobson will take the draw. Comes back to Euchre. Euchre skates it up ice. He gets ridden off the puck. Be a penalty on the Huskies. Elks on the power play. Tripping is the call. Elks with the first power play of the night. Givens to Omen. Back to Givens. Back to Omen. Shot wide. Sherritt will gather along the boards. Sends it back down to Hansen. Huskies break it up. Hansen gets it back. Behind the net to Sinclair. Sinclair tried to go to Givens. Givens will pick it up on the deflection. Omen sends it deep. Hansen shot, goalie with a save. Up the boards. Omen. Tied up. Sent across to Sherritt. Sherritt takes a pass. Givens. Back up top to Omen. Omen to Hansen. Hansen to Sherritt. Sherritt gets back to Hansen. Sends across to Omen. Kicked away. Puck up ice. Sherritt will get there first. Sends it back to Omen. 58 seconds left on the power play. Givens carries it in behind the net. Givens has it. Omen picks it up. That's going to end the period. After one, Elks leading 2-0. .34 seconds left on the power play for the Elks to start the second period. Sherritt has it. Back to Omen. Omen back to Sherritt. Sherritt skated up ice. Carries it in. Back behind the net. Over to Hansen. Hansen tried to go across to Sinclair. Sinclair didn't expect the pass. Puck goes wide. Back behind the net. Hansen has it again. Out in front. Shot hits the post. Elks get it back. Behind the net. Sinclair can't play. Huskies set up the boards. Huskies full strength. Hansen ties him up. Up the boards. Huskies get it at center ice. carried in. Shot blocked, goes behind the net. St. Clair carried out. Shot wide. Bounces to the side of the net. Huskies get it back in the corner. Send it back up the boards. Taken away by Dahl. He gets ridden off the puck. They're going to get Dahl for a penalty. He was being held by the Huskies. So the defense send the Huskies with Dahl. Yeah, they're going to take Dahl. Oh, they're going to take them both, it looks like. They'll take them both. So right now it's I'm not even sure what they're calling on either one of them. The Huskies player had his stick across Dahl's throat on the boards, and Dahl was trying to pull himself away. So, looks like they're just calling offsetting penalties. They're going to send Fink to the box. They're going to do a 2 and a 10 on the Elks. So, Fink and Dahl in the box for the Elks. This is a welcome to District 5 game, just like Buffalo, St. Michael, Sartell. Do not expect officiating to be what you think it should be. So a double minor, I think I'm not sure. They have a 2-minute for St. Cloud and a 2-minute and a 4-minute for Elk River. Froelich will skate it in. Along the boards, Froelich battles for it. Huskies take it away. Sent up ice. Huskies lose an edge, go down. Out for along the boards. Elks get it out. Elks try to play it ahead. Huskies knock it down. Sent to the Elk River zone. Tied up by Brzezinka. Huskies get it back. Shot blocked by Euchre. So the only call I see on the score sheet is a high sticking penalty on the Elks. Nothing on the Huskies at all is listed. Elks try to get it out of the zone. Out to the neutral zone. Huskies knock it down. They'll skate it right back in. And that'll be icing. I apologize. I'm just trying to figure out what they called for a penalty. So they called high sticking and roughing on the Elks and high sticking on the Huskies. 27 seconds left on the penalty of the Huskies. 27 seconds left on, I'm guessing they're just two-minute penalties to the Elks. Huskies behind the net. Sent back down low. Behind the net. Up the boards. Huskies hold it. Play it along the boards. He cuts towards the middle, takes a shot. Jackson with a save. It's probably the first actual shot he's faced. Huskies set it across. So Fink out of the box. Nope, Fink not out of the box. They called him right back in. Called him back, then sent him back out. I'm not sure what they're thinking. Sent up into the Husky zone. Sinclair had it, lost it behind the net, gets it back. Up top. Omen. To Sherritt. Sherritt sends it out front. Shot off the goalie and in for Sinclair. Not sure why Dahl still has to stay in there. Face off in the Husky zone. In the corner. Up the boards. Brzezinski can't play it. Huskies up ice. Euchre back. Huskies carried behind the net. Pass out front. Kicked away. Huskies get it back. Out in front. Elks get a piece of it. Huskies get it back. Up top. Givens takes it away. Huskies get it back up top. Sent back down into the corner. Brzezinski skated up ice. Carries it in. Loses the puck and back up and out of the zone. Puck sent down low. Battle for it along the boards. Elks knock it away. Hobson skates it up. Tries to get it to Sinclair. Up ice. Icing. Into the corner, Ullman throws behind the net up the boards. Foss has it knocked away. Hobson picks it up. Carried up ice. Foss has it. Shot, goal. Dahl finally out of the box. Elks lead 4-0. Hands on the draw. Along the boards, Euchre will send it deep. Huskies get it back at the corner. Going back behind the net. Taken away by Hansen. Hansen plays in the corner. Sends it up top to Euchre. Euchre will turn, fire. Goalie sees that and holds on. Up ice. Brzezinski with it. They've yet to give the Elks their goal. Not on the board. Played across. Huskies send it up and out of the zone. Picked up by Euchre behind the net. They'll skate it up and out. This plays it by the Huskies bench and onto their bench. Sinclair and Foss. So right now they're saying 3 goals. They only have 3 goals posted and 3 goals on game sheet. Gibbons pass out front, broken up. Huskies send it up the boards. Huskies can't clear it. Huskies will skate it out now. Sherritt battles for it in the corner. Carried up by Gibbons. Gibbons carries it in. Pass across, comes to Hobson. Hobson shot off the goalie's blocker. Sherritt gets it back. Behind the net. Knocked off his stick up top. Played across to Foss. Foss's shot is blocked. Along the boards. Trip. No arm went up. Husky skated up. Sent deep. Euchre can't play it. Top gets it back. Sent out in the neutral zone. Sinclair in the corner. Could be a penalty on the Elks. Huskies carried in. Pass across goes down low. Huskies the extra attacker. Lose it on the neutral zone. Back into their zone. Skates behind the net. Battle at the neutral zone. Huskies get it back. Elks touch up. We get a whistle.
Oh shit!
Oh man! What? Just now? I just said that. It just happened.
No, it hit the goal and went in. It rolled in. Back behind the net. Huskies hold. Elks break it up. Huskies get it back. Then we're going to get a hand pass. Sorry about that. I had the microphone muted. Huskies play it across. Knocked off his stick. Comes back to the Huskies. Carried in. Huskies cut towards the middle. Hobson knocks it away. Jackson makes a save. Huskies score. Power play goal for the Huskies. Look back and look at the video. The refs didn't count the goal that Sinclair shot. From my angle, it crossed the goal line, but the refs didn't count it as a goal, so it is only 3-0. Sherrod has it. Back out in the neutral zone. Huskies play it. Back in the Elk River zone. Ullman rides, get rid into the boards. Huskies send it out in front, broken up by the Huskies. Or the Elks, I'm sorry. Battle for the blue line. Givens gets tied up. Hobson carries it in, but offsides. Sent deep. Behind the net. Sinclair has it. Backhand shot hits the post. Foss plays it. Puck out in front. Broken up by the Huskies. Foss knocks it away, gets it to Sinclair. Sinclair shot over the net. Bad point at the blue line. Huskies throw it up to center ice. Huskies pick it up. They carry it in 2-on-1. Pass across. Elks break it up. Euchre will look up ice with it. Sends it up ice. Huskies get it back in the blue line. Carried into the zone. Now back out in the neutral zone. Huskies carry it back into their zone. Sent across. Chipped into the Elk River zone. Icing. Top to Hobson. Hobson across to Dahl. Dahl's shot deflected high and off the netting. Pull the face off in the Husky zone. Huskies take it away. Take it away to the Elks. Fink has along the boards. Hobson shot wide, up the boards. Elks take a shot, that's wide of the net. Fink gets it back. Sent up top to Hansen. Hansen avoids the defense. Huskies break it up. Fink gets it back. Along the boards. Up top. Shot wide of the net. Back of the boards to Hobson. Hobson will send it deep. Top. Huskies with it. Battle for it along the blue lines. Elk can't hold it in. Hansen has it. Sends it over to Dahl. Dahl skates it in. He gets drugged down. No call. Played ahead. Huskies throw it back towards the goalie. 2:17 left in the second. Elks leading 3-1. Shot 16-5 in favor of the Elks. Givens will take the draw. Comes behind the net, up the boards. Jacobson with it. Huskies knock it off his stick. Givens will pick it up, throws it down low. Back behind the net. Jacobson has it. Gets it to Sherritt. Sherritt up top. Shot. Goalie deflected in the corner. Sent ahead. Euchre gets tied up. Huskies get it out of the zone. Played ahead. Euchre pokes it off his stick. Givens has it now. Carries it in. Shot blocked. Sherritt gets it back. Pass across, but it's behind Jacobson. Jacobson up top to Euchre. Givens has it. Pass across, broken up with the Huskies. Huskies up ice with it. 1-on-2. Euchre and Dahl back. Sent deep. Sent up ice to Jacobson. Jacobson gets to Givens. Givens comes in. Shot, goalie will make the save. Rebound comes out. Jacobson goes to, or Givens goes to the wraparound and catches post. Huskies have it again. Jacobson behind the net. In the corner. Shot wide of the net. Foss plays it out in front. Poke with it. Huskies puck loose on the side of the net. The goalie will cover it. .6 seconds remaining here in the second. Shot, I think, came from the Huskies on their own goalie. .8 left in the second. Brzezinka's shot blocked. Huskies play it in the corner. Brzezinka gets it back. Shot blocked. Goes far side along the boards. Dahl gets ridden into the boards. Sinclair takes it away, sends it up top to Foss. Foss shot, goalie the blocker save. Sinclair, or Dahl tries to play the rebound. He gets ridden off the puck. Huskies send it ahead. Up top, Brzezinka winds up, deflects off a stick, deep into the corner. Sent back down to the corner. Sinclair, pass out in front, broken up. Along the boards, and that will end the period. After two, Elks lead 3-1. Zamboni break. Back for the start of the third, Elks leading 3-0. We went back and watched the video of what should have been Asher Sinclair's goal, and it did. Crossed the goal line, wrapped behind the entire, all the way through the back of the net, came out and landed underneath the goalie's pads. Goalie stood up, it was there, ref signaled no goal. Huskies have it. They'll pick it back up, carried into the Elk zone. Hansen carried behind the net, sent up the boards. Hansen will get it back. Hansen up ice with Froelich. Hansen walks towards the middle, gets it back. Shot saved by the goalie. Sent up ice. Back in the Elk zone. Foot race. Huskies will get there first. Pass out in front. Shot sails high and wide, and then the net comes off.
You guys gotta get back. You gotta get back.
14:24 left in the third. Huskies came in. That was a 3-on-1. And the player that got the puck sent it 10 feet wide of the net. Chase the Huskies out of the circle. New player. Up the boards. Out in the neutral zone. Sherritt picks it up, carries it in, knocked off his stick. Jake tries to play it. Huskies turn it back up ice. Elks are back on D. Euchre ties him up. In the corner. Back up the boards. Dahl takes it away. Back behind the net. Euchre gathers the puck. Huskies have it. Deflects off Given's glove and off the bench. $13.50 remaining here in the third. Into the corner. Back behind the net, now back up the boards, and then back behind the net again. Thrown out front, Huskies have it. Sherritt knocks away, Huskies get it back, they'll carry it out. Taken away by Givens, then taken back by the Huskies, now Given gets it back, and they're going to call offsides. Huskies throw the puck over Foss. Shot goes wide of the net. Back of the boards. Huskies can't play it. Elks get it and lose it. Foss grabbing his arm. I think he got slashed. Slashed pretty hard. Refs in true District 5 fashion did not see anything. Up ice. And offsides.
How do you miss that slash? Come on. Open your eyes up, hometown. There's 4 of you out there. Open your eyes up.
Sent out to center ice. Huskies have it. Euchre breaks it up. Gets it back to Hobson. Hobson off the boards to Froelich. Froelich skates it in. Shot blocked. Goes behind the net. Froelich gets to Toft. Toft sends it towards the net. Goalie with a save. Froelich picks it back up. Up top. Euchre's shot sails high. Rebound comes out and then hits the post. Froelich. Shot blocked. Behind the net again. Toft. Has the puck taken away up the boards now. Hobson sends it back down low. Toft behind the net. Up top to Euchre. Euchre not able to hold the zone. He'll carry it out. Toft skates it up ice. Back into the Husky zone. Huskies get it back. Elks carried in, gonna catch him in a change. Hobson walks in. Hobson shot, goal. (4-1) Elks with an asterisk. Should be 5. Hansen picks it up, carries it in. Shot, goalie with a save. Back up the boards. Givens and Brzezinka. Picked up by Fink. Back down low.
All support!
Givens with it. Brzezinka, when it comes out of the zone, Brzezinka picks it back up. They're carried back in, sent deep. And the Elks are going to get called for a penalty there. Shouldn't be a penalty there, but it will be. They're going to call roughing on Brzezinka. So Huskies on the power play. Share it in the corner. Huskies knock it away. Up the boards. Up top. Huskies play it up along the blue line. Taken away by the Elks. Jacobson's going to get a breakaway. Huskies racing back. Jacobson can't get a shot off, but the Huskies player slides in and takes out the net. Jacobson will take the draw. Back behind the net. Sent up ice. Wrapped around the boards by Omen. Up ice by Sherritt. Cuts towards the middle, ridden off the puck, goalie deflects it. Huskies pick it back up. 1:03 left on the penalty to Brzezinka. Sent up ice. Hobson with a hit, and they're going to call a penalty on Hobson. That'll be 2 minutes for playing hockey. They're going to get Hobson for roughing, so 5-on-3 for the next 54 seconds for St. Cloud. Huskies play it up top. Shot off the boards. Huskies get it back in the corner. Played along the boards. Sent across. Walks it in. Shot over the net. Back of the boards. Up and out of the zone. Huskies have in the corner. Played ahead. Picked up by Omen, who'll send it right back into the Husky zone, and that's going to be icing. 22 seconds left on the initial penalty to Brzezinka. Minute 28 left on the penalty to Hobson. Both called for roughing. Both are not penalties at Bantam AA. Huskies on the draw. Huskies skated in. Shot. Jackson will glove that. 9:22 left in the third. 14 seconds on the penalty to Brzezinka. Sent up the boards. Huskies will hold it. Broken up by St. Clair out to center ice. Huskies turn it back. Carry back in their zone. Brzezinka's out of the box. Ullman sends it up ice to St. Clair. St. Clair will carry it in. Knocked off his stick. Elks hold. St. Clair on the boards. Has it taken away by the Huskies. 50 seconds left in the penalty to Hobson. Back up the boards. Up ice. No icing. Ullman has it. Euchre along the boards. Sinclair will send it across to Froelich, and Froelich will skate it out. Froelich turns. Shot. Goalie with a save. Huskies get it back. 20 seconds left on the power play. Huskies should have been called for too many men right there, but the refs didn't call it. Jacobson has it. Turns. His shot goes wide. Huskies carried behind the net. Up ice. Elks send it right back down low. Hobson out of the box. Dahl carries along the boards. Across to Jacobson. Jacobson shot. Backhand and goal. Givens had it. Huskies take it away. Sent down low. Brzezinka gets tied up. He gets the puck back. Drops back in the corner. Huskies there to play it. Huskies hold along the blue line. Should have been a hand pass. The referee would signal hand pass. Typical District 5 rep shooting the breeze with the Huskies bench. Saying, yeah, I should have called it, but I didn't. In the corner, Ullman. Up the boards. Huskies with it. Shot. Say high stick. Elks get it, can't clear it. Brzezinka has it now. Off the boards, out in the neutral zone. Huskies throw it along the boards. Back out in the neutral zone. Foss with it. Poked off his stick. Ullman with it now. Sends it across to Brzezinka. Brzezinka gets it to the blue line, but not out. Out in the neutral zone. Huskies get it back. Knocked off his stick. Into the corner. Up the boards. Back into the far side corner. Huskies pick it back up. Brzezinka with a hit. Brzezinka behind the net with it. Up the boards to Foss. Foss will carry it in. Poked off his stick. Picked up by Sinclair. Elks kick it down low. Toft sends it to Sinclair out of his reach. And the Huskies get it back. Sent back down low. Huskies in the corner. Elks hold the zone. Sinclair tries to get it in front of the net. Sinclair gets it back. Shot. Goal. So Sinclair will get credit for what should be his second goal, but that will be his first on the score sheet. Euchre has it. To Froelich. Drops it back to Euchre. Up the boards. Sent up ice to Hansen. Others behind him. Huskies throw it back up the boards. Broken up by the Elks. Huskies get it back. Sent down low. Hansen with it. Find the net to Hobson. Hobson throws it up the boards. Battle for along the boards. Huskies hold it. Hobson ties them up. Huskies get it back. In the corner. Shot. Gets knocked down and goes wide. Get across. Froelich. Shot. Deflected, rolls to the goalie. He'll pick it up. 4:55 left in the third. Elks leading 6-1 on the scoreboard. Top to Omen. Across to Dahl. His shot goes high and wide. Sherritt tied up in the corner. Had his stick taken away. Huskies will skate it up. Taken away by the Elks. Givens can't play it. Sherritt picks it up. Sherritt up ice to Jacobson. Jacobson. Plays along the boards. Gives it to Dahl. Dahl sends it deep. Givens in the corner, back at the boards, taken over the Huskies. Sherritt in the corner. Sends it across to Ullman. Ullman sends it across to Sherritt. We have penalty as the Huskies keep driving Jacobson to the ice. Givens goes to defend Jacobson. Jacobson is not having it. They're going to put Jacobson in the box. So I'm guessing the call will be 2 minutes for cross-checking and 2 minutes for receiving the cross-checking. Be interesting to see what the refs call here as they have their discussion. So it's just going to be, looks like offsetting penalties. Oh, they are going to put another one in. Let's see what the call is. Not updated score sheet yet to see what they've actually called. Hansen in the corner. Up top to Ullman. Ullman will send it wide of the net to Hansen. Hansen picks it up. He'll shoot and score. Seven-1 Elks. 3:51 left in the third. Puck down low, behind the net. Huskies played up the boards. Hobson ties him up. Huskies get it back. Bucks play it behind the net. Toft backhands it up the boards. Sent over to Dahl. Dahl gets it to Foss. And we're going to get a whistle here. Net is off. They have not updated anything on the score sheet, so no idea what the penalties were called. Up the boards. Dahl ties him up. Sinclair and Toft battle for it. Sinclair in the corner, now behind the net. Sinclair gets it back. Throws it up the boards. Battle for along the boards. Toft can't control the puck. Dahl has it now. Tries to send out front, deflects off the Foss's stick up ice. Hobson gets there first. Sent ahead to Toft. Toft carries in, Elks offsides. We are in running time. Jacobson over the box. Carried in. Sent deep. Sent ahead in the neutral zone. Dropped back to Euchre. Sent up and out of the zone. Hanson carried in. Down low, Huskies try to play it. Back at the boards, Hanson has it. Played across Brzezinka. Brzezinka's shot wide of the net. Huskies pick it up. Carried it out of the zone. Euchre gathers it. Sends it across to Brzezinka. Brzezinka sends it up the boards. Huskies deflected on the neutral zone. Jacobson has it. Jacobson will carry it in. Jacobson's shot, goalie will glove that. And we'll get a face-off, maybe. Ref just holds the puck, looking at the scoreboard. He'll drop it just to get the play going, and up top to Ullman. Elks get it, played across, and that's how this one ends. Elks win 7-1, shots 31-6 in favor of the Elks.